I ain't never gonna tell you twice. I'm gonna tell you one. Rolling on, just rolling on, just rolling on the money. Rolling on, just rolling on, just rolling on the beat. Rolling on, just rolling. Rolling on, rolling on. Everything I do, you value. You really like. Brrr, yeah. It's time to beat the road. It's Mr. Beat the Road. Mr. Ain't Going. Rolling on, just rolling on, just rolling on the money. Rolling on, just rolling on, just rolling on the body. Rolling on, just rolling. Rolling on, just rolling, rolling, rolling on, just rolling. I just believe that I love the way she's like a bee. Look at the all of my tweezers and see. Said you gonna give me that breeze. Look at all that. Yeah. 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 Why got these niggas I just used to be bought on it, but you go right there with that shit you read the baby room. Man, we're gonna turn this AC up, baby. Starting to heat up on me. Ain't no way I'm about to be in this truck sweating. Everything I do, you know we had man, thanks for the like, y'all. Thanks for the like. What up, Isaiah? Thanks for tuning in, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you ain't yet. I ain't seen your name in the subscribers yet. I like the like. I like the comment. How your day going, man? My work day is halfway over. Hope yours is doing good. I just been here talking shit the whole way home, man. What better? Talking shit to y'all, talking shit to myself. Hey, everybody hit that like button that's in here, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I think I'm a little less than 250 away from 1,000, man. Y'all could be the one to get me there. Help me get me there. Need y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Oh. Alright. Now we beating the road. We back beating the road. We took a little 30. Now we back beating it. Pause. Hey, yo. This man say he's back beating it. Pause. Back beating the road, man. We back on the highway. Thanks for everybody tuned in. Need y'all hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Free jokes, free laughs. I mean, of course, you gotta pay for internet. But outside of that, it's free. Honestly, I remember I was so broke at one point, I was able to get internet at the library for free. So yeah, it's free, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. rolling, I'm just rolling, I'm just rolling, I'm just money. Rolling, I'm just rolling, I'm just rolling, I'm deep ball. Rolling, I'm just rolling, rolling like a motor, rolling, rolling. Yeah. Ooh, I was asked, what am I driving? I'm asked, what am I driving? I am driving a Freightliner. It's probably a little bit too much information for you, fed ass question there, mother. Nah, I'm kidding. You got to find all the out of all the Freightliners, you got to find the Freightliner. But yeah, I'm in a Freightliner. I'm governed at 68 miles an hour, not a mile faster unless I'm going downhill, baby. Yeah. Back beating the road. Need y'all to hit that subscribe for me. I gotta get to 1,000. There's like this hump. I hit a mean ass hump. When it came to getting subscribers, I hit a mean ass hump around 700. Mean hump. Camelback hump. Quasimodo hump. What's that teacher from Recess? Her hump. Hit a mean hump, man. Humpty Dumpty. Hard as heck to get over. Gotta hit that subscribe button. This is a subscriber campaign. I'm campaigning to get a subscriber. So I gotta hit 1,000, man. I got like 250 left, and then we're at the negotiating table with YouTube to start paying a nigga. But I gotta hit 1,000 first, man. I can't say nothing. I can't write a letter. Hey, why ain't I monetized? Boy, look at the terms of service. It's 1,000 subscribers. And for me, it might be more. They might mess around and tell me I need 2,000. Watch. I got a feeling, I don't know. But I feel like once we hit 1,000, we rolling, regardless. But it start with you. Start with y'all, man. Danielle, what the heck are you talking about? Danielle said this. I don't know what that is. Got me some avocados cut up for the road. Be eating them like grapes the whole way back. Oh yeah. Y'all gonna have to pass me in the right lane. That lane beat the hell. Ain't no way I'm about to put my body through that. Driving in that right lane the whole way back. That lane messed up. You got me messed up. I ain't doing it. I ain't going. We got our snacks set up. I thought I had some salt and pepper in here, man. I need some salt and pepper. Go on this damn avocado. It'd be good regardless. That's the math behind it. Woo. Quick turnaround today, y'all. Quick turnaround. I'd say quicker turnaround. I could be getting home a good 30 minutes sooner, but I had to eat the rest of that cheesesteak from last night. I had to eat it. I'm proud of it. I went to one of the little fast food joints and said, hey, can y'all give me some pickles? I need some pickles and barbecue sauce. Do that right on the sandwich. Like, oh yeah, you the one that ordered the onions and the pickles yesterday. I was like, no, I wasn't here yesterday. I was like, I was there Monday. I was like, yeah, you the one that ordered that. And I bet you went right over there and got a hot dog. I'm like, nope, I packed my own lunch. Minimize my spending. Most efficient. Buy once, cry once. I bought dinner once. Why am I having to pay for lunch if we got more dinner left over and we not eating it for dinner again? Eat it for lunch like a man. Like a manly man that packs his lunch and refuses to spend the extra $1. Like a man. That's how we rockin', man. But we live, baby. Yeah. We live. We live and on time. Gotta give my hands a break though, man. I feel like yesterday was a good break, but it messed around and turned not into a good break because I ended up gaming for like a good 2 hours. I had to drive for 4 hours and I gamed for 2, so that made it 6 hours using my hands. I think since my hands started getting sore, I started calculating the hours I used my hands. I don't know if it's the steering wheel or what, but my damn hands hurt. Yeah, I got a theory that it's the damn highway. Damn highway so beat up it got me like clenching on the steering wheel harder. Gotta keep control, man. There most definitely is a difference in everything when the road is smooth. Like right now, y'all catching smooth go. It's a smooth good to go. Just wait until we hit 70. Oh, we'll get shaking baby go. Man, this joint like I'm on a pogo stick. Pause. Oh. My Lord. I start my new route tomorrow. Not too happy about it. Not happy, Bob. Not happy. Because you want to know something? I go from 8 hours and 20 minutes a day to 12 hours, 15 minutes a day. Guaranteed. That's an extra 4 hours a day. Was it 5 days a week? To do the math, I need to do the math on this because I think there's 376 more I would make. 376 divided by 376 divided by 20. It's some long division right here, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanna say 5. It's gonna be like 50. 53. That can't be right. I might be wrong about that. It's the American educational system. Got me over here doing long division, not getting the math right. So 376 divided by 20. So 20 goes into 100 5 times. 5, 10, 15. So 18. It's like 18 point something. There we go. There we go. Woo! Pass the ASVAB right now. Go right to the Air Force. Let's stop playing with me. So yeah, we had like 18 something more dollars an hour, which is highway robbery, in my opinion. How I'm coming up with that is that excess amount with the excess amount of time. I do the division, I come down to what I'm making per hour for that time. And it's screaming highway robbery. Unless my math is wrong. My math could be wrong. They go work 20 hours. They come out with 3 something, 376. Hours, 840, 852. So a full week of work, 852. 852 divided by 40 hours. Damn. I don't know. It's too much math for me, man. It's too much math for me. I'm just trying to make sure that this makes sense, because from what it sounds like right now, it don't make sense. You know, my math probably ain't mathing, because you got the baseline. The extra. It's not technically extra. It's now the mandatory. My Lord. How about them Cowboys, man? Damn. How about them Bengals? Damn. I'm trying to think of something positive out here. Right now, my mind's plummeting in the doom and gloom. I feel like I'm about to get finessed. Like I'm getting finessed. Unless my math ain't right, I feel like I'm getting finessed. Because if I'm only getting paid for the stops, that's finesse. And that's where my math isn't connecting, because I'm only considering the stops. I'm not considering the miles. calculating like stop. So it should be around 20 something dollars more an hour. So about the same. Yeah. That's the amount just for the stop. So I don't know. I don't want to think about it too much before I actually even do the route and actually even get a paycheck. But if that shit's back to $1,000 or $1,100, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna feel finessed. Like, bro, how y'all finesse me into working more but getting paid less? Well, it looks like you got $200 more in your check. Yes. But that's 20 more stops. That's 21 more stops. That's 20 more hours a week. That's me up 4 hours earlier and getting home maybe at about the same time. I don't know. This is how I make decisions, man. Because I basically gotta live in this for the next month. I gotta deal with this for the next month. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I got a traditional route, and then Wednesday, I gotta look at that again. Yeah, I gotta look at that again. Because it seemed like I got Wednesday off, but it seemed like Wednesday is just one stop. Like I said, the math might be wrong. I might have a short ass day Wednesday. Somebody in here came with a calculator to the quickness. With a quickness. With a quickness. I like that. I like that in you. Hey, whoever came up with that math, I mess with you. I appreciate the math, and I appreciate you looking out. And I most definitely have seen forklifting jobs, whatnot. But I'm most definitely not calculating everything in that. So that 21 point something, that 20, what was that? That 21.25, that most definitely is accurate to just the stops. It's not accurate plus the miles. So, like with the miles, it probably comes up to about 26 something an hour, maybe 28. But yeah, that's just for the stops. I'm calculating the stops per hour throughout the week. Yeah, thank you for the math though, man. It's quick math. But nah, there was one company where I felt like I was most definitely getting ripped off, and that was Western Express. Man, I was driving all across damn America for $500 a week. I had to get up out of there. Once I got I think I got up to 7 months experience found out I could drive school buses. I went to driving school. Got the heck up out of there. I made 26 an hour driving the school buses, but with the school bus schedule, you drive pretty much 3 hours in the morning, 3 to 4 hours in the morning, and maybe like 3 to 4 hours. So like 6 to 8 hours a day. So yeah, that was cool. But at the same time, wasn't making enough. It wasn't enough. Was not enough. Plus, they didn't provide like health insurance, like the transportation department, the school that I was driving for, they didn't provide like health insurance and stuff. So that 26 and then no health insurance, it kind of like dips into that. Plus, you would probably only work at 3 in the morning. You probably have like a 2 to 3 hour break, and then 3 in the afternoon. Like, yeah, that's not much. And then I was getting paid every 2 weeks there, so I'd come out to maybe, I want to say about $1,200 every 2 weeks doing that, which that's the same as doing just 1 week, like where I'm at. So yeah, it was a good step back to get me out of there, get me out of Western, because it most definitely rolled into the next opportunity where I was making a good amount. I was making like $1,600 to $2,000 a week after that, but it was a lot more physical labor with this next company. That next company, I was with Wiesman. I was hauling like corn syrup, food grade liquid products. I was hauling that, but I was also hooking up the pumps, turning on the pumps, opening hatches and all that good jazz. And I just did not want to do that during the winter, man, because if you know anything about corn syrup, that shit gets everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. And then hot, it's easier to get the pumps going. But cold, you're going to jam a pump. And I just knew I was going to have problems. Problems I wasn't ready for. I knew I wasn't ready for it when they told me I should probably get a blowtorch. I said, oh, hell no. But honestly, looking back, I probably should have stuck with it. But, I'm content with where I'm at now, but the next step is getting the hazmats. I get the hazmats, I'm hauling fuel. I'm doing that. I can't wait to do it. I'm hauling fuel, or I'm going down to Texas or something and hauling oil or some shit. They're probably in high demand right now, seeing as though the Strait of Hormuz is like cut off. Basically, the U.S. supply of oil coming in is basically cut off from Iran. I'm pretty sure they're ramping up production in the U.S. So I get these hazmats, boy, I'm moving down south. Unless there's a pretty good company that'll pay me up here, where I'm making a good $2,000 to $5,000 a week. But yeah. All in all, man, money's relative, man. I live on the same budget as when I was making $500 a week. I'm a nigga that does not live beyond his means. Revo, where am I going? Revo, where am I going? Going back home. I'm heading home. And where's home? Where the heart is. Yeah, man. I'm heading back home with this load, man. I done met up my relay driver. I'm just pushing the whip, man. Just avoiding potholes, avoiding assholes trying to cut me off, and avoiding DOT. Coasting past DOT. I sit up straight when I see DOT. I tighten my seatbelt when I see DOT. Yeah, man, we heading home. I will say the last couple days that I've been driving, I haven't been stuck in too crazy of traffic. Hasn't been too crazy. I drove through tornadoes and stuff last Friday, but no, was that Friday? No, that was Monday. Yeah, Monday. But outside of that, I haven't really sat in too many traffics due to accidents. It's been pretty good. I thank God. I pray He keeps blessing me, because that's a difference of an hour to be at home. Jackass isn't paying attention and gets in an accident, or somebody does something to cause an accident. You never know. It could be anything, man. It could be anything, any day, every day. I just pray it ain't me. God, it ain't me. You know what? This time and this time only, I'm gonna pray it ain't you. Cracked the code to keep my phone from shaking so much, man. I really have. It was so simple. Now, it still don't shake because these roads god awful, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad. I basically added like a steady counterweight to the stand. Phone mount, and like a counterweight to keep it from like bobbing so much. Pretty ingenious, if you ask me. Very good indeed. I'm not getting in that lane. headache's starting to give me the itis. Got that avocado in the sun. Another thing about the warehouse versus trucking thing, like, yeah, there's some forklifts you can make like 28 to 30 an hour, but I don't know if y'all notice or not, but those warehouses where them forklifts is driving ain't got no AC. I was in that warehouse. I was in the warehouse in my company. Ain't no AC in there. Just a bunch of beeping forklifts and trailers. Ain't no AC. I can most definitely make good money just driving a forklift and going home. I kid you not. It'd be the most miserable 8 to 10 hours a day. No, sir. Not me. Nah, you got me messed up. I'm not going back to no damn forklift. Like, I'll probably go to a forklift during the winter if I really felt like it, but I'm not doing that. Hell nah. Now when I get to see all this beautiful, lush outside and get the sun, man, I feel like being in a warehouse, bruh, it's like prison, man. I ain't never been to prison, but I feel like that's the closest you gonna get to not having no windows, no AC, and having to be there with other niggas. Be on that damn forklift. You got me messed up. I've done the forklift stuff before, and it was miserable. You go in, you barely got a window that any light seeps through, and you come out, it's dark. Barely tell what time it is. All you got is that little glimmer of light that peeks through that one little window. You're in a timeless, hyperbolic time chamber. Just losing life, no joy, less regulation, but no joy. Man, the time does not fly. And then most of the times with them forklifts, man, they don't let you have no earphones in. Heck, you know, I got too much ADD. I don't even know if I got ADD, but I know that I cannot be somewhere and do something day after 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 day and not have no way to take my mind off the task. I can't do it. No, sir. At least with driving, and I turn some music on. I could turn the radio on. I could be listening to country music, classical music. I could be listening to rave, rock, metal, rap, R&B. I could be listening to anything, and I could get on my phone, cut on a damn podcast, or listening to like football highlights. I could listen to music that's just dropping on YouTube. Like, there's so much more you could do, so much more freedoms. I like my podcast, man. This is it. It's a very easy way of life when you get it down pat. When it's good, it's great. When it's not good, it's horrible. It's either or, man. I can't go back in that warehouse. I can't go back. Been there for too long. In my 20s, I was in that damn warehouse. Damn near. I was at a couple companies in their warehouses. Boom. Not cool. Busting ass. Breaking back. I'll tell you the first one. DHL. I was in the unload. I started off in unload, man. I started off in that reload. Then I got switched to day shift. Yeah, I was working third shift. Early 20s at DHL. I was on that reload. Them big ass boxes from China come rolling down that damn chute. I gotta catch them like a catcher. Catch them like a sumo. Huh! Get it right into a little shipping container, man. DHL. Third shift. Clock in at 10, get out at 6. All while going to college. You better stop playing with me. I was in them warehouses. I ain't going back. Then I got switched to day shift. Day shift was easier because I wasn't fighting sleep. I was finessing then. Most definitely got my finesse on at that time. I started to get the hang of it, the ropes. It was finessing. Knew when to take my lunch breaks. Knew when to take my potty breaks. Knew when to get water. Yeah, I was in that DHL. Sheesh, I was so glad to get the day shift. Better stop playing with me. That day shift was such a big break. Oh, night shift. Niggas didn't know I was night shift while going to school, man. Stop playing. Night shift. What was the next one? I worked at a couple restaurants in between then and the next one, but I'm pretty sure the next warehouse I was at, next warehouse was Myers Distribution Center, I believe. Pretty sure it was Myers Distribution Center. Yup. In that warehouse. Were you in that 8 hour? Well, I was in that 8 hour. Better stop playing with me. If you know, you know. Niggas that worked at Myers Distribution Center, they know about that 8 hour. That 8 hour and that rate, gotta make rate. Ooh. You had to make rate. You know what it is to make rate while on a forklift? Oh my God. I had to make rate. I was in that 8 hour. Myers Distribution had different aisles, like a grocery store. But instead of niggas getting groceries to go, this is a nigga stacking the whole package of groceries onto a pallet and then getting it wrapped and then taking it to a station to then be shipped out on a trailer. And that 8 aisle, I tell you about that 8 aisle. Believe me, that 8 aisle was the aisle that made niggas quit. Niggas was filing workman's comp off that 8 aisle. I think it was aisle, I think I want to say 8 through 12. Aisle 8 through 12 was the produce. And I don't know if you know this, but when you basically on the backside of gathering produce for a damn grocery store, and you gotta stack them on pallets, you stacking sacks of potatoes, sacks of onions, you piling it on a skid, a wood pallet. You go from steering a forklift to get there to stacking sacks, big ass sacks of onions, potatoes, boxes and crates of cucumbers and watermelon, stacking them, stack it, squash, all on a pallet, stack it. And by the time you get done stacking it, stacking them crates and boxes and sacks on top of each other, you got a finished pallet that's about as tall as you are, that you gotta go get some ram wrap dropped off and off to the next pallet. Yeah. They don't know about that 8 aisle. I was in that 8 aisle by myself, struggling. Nigga, you ever had a pallet fall over? Woo! Get him out of here! Get him out of here! He don't belong here. Nigga, ever had a pallet fall over? Pallet looking like a slinky. Yeah. Pallet fall over make you want to cry. You just put your blood, sweat, and tears in the stack in this hole. And now it just fell over. Look at God. And he's good all the time. Potatoes, watermelon, cucumbers, peppers, onions, sacks of it. Sacks, 20-pound sacks. You had to lay them down on that pallet like they were boxes. Sacks. You had to stack on top of them like they were boxes. Stack sacks of potatoes, sacks of onions, cucumbers. That 8 aisle, boy, that was a produce aisle, 8 through 12. You in that 8 aisle, you feel like you was a slave. You felt like a slave in that 8 aisle. back breaking. All the while, they got your ass on a timer. You on a damn timer. And if you don't make rate, they trying to get rid of your ass. They gonna kick your ass to the curb. But yeah, that was Myers, man. Myers was brutal. That's the first job I've ever quit in terms of warehouses. I quit that mug before my 30 days was up. My 30 days was up. They was telling me, yeah, you're a little below rate. Boy, I damn near quit that next day. Like, man, I'm out of here. I'm not about to be working me like a slave every day. I'm over here busting ass and still not making rate. Like, nigga, I was in shape. I was in shape. I was probably my most fit. Been in corners in the lift. I was on that forklift. Front. Been in corners. Hopping off that mug, picking up a pallet of strawberries. Picking up a little crate of strawberries. Picking up a crate of blueberries. Berries. Drinking the yogurts. Yeah. Niggas was in there finessing food. I didn't do it. Contrary to what I just said, I didn't do it. For disclaimers, I didn't do it. But niggas was finessing strawberries. You see a nigga looking like he just stole a biscuit from the master's house. Nigga be just munching on blueberries. And throw the rest of them underneath the whole damn, underneath the whole rack. Niggas bullshit. They get you a little weak ass 30-minute break. Weak ass 30 minutes. They was on your ass like it was high school. You was in the hallway. Like, hey man, what you doing in here, man? You know it's time to be back on the floor, right, man? Man, they try to crack a whip on your ass. After busting ass, how about we weigh up how much each one of these pallets are? Nigga, let's weigh up how much these fully stacked pallets are when you got all your product on there. You telling me that much weight moved by one nigga deserves only one 30-minute break, you shysters? You shysting, finessing bastards. I think the reason why Myers is still in them niggas still operate because you got niggas getting finessed in the warehouses. That's what I believe. Cause yeah, at the time, I think I was getting paid like $16 an hour doing that. But nigga, I should have been getting paid like 22. 25. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered for real. Because nigga, no amount of money I have a nigga breaking back like that. Nigga, you gotta be paying me $1 million a year to be breaking back like that. Nigga, 6 figs a year probably wouldn't even have me breaking back like that, nigga. I need $500,000 to $1 million to be breaking back like how I was in that Myers distribution center. Oh hell no. On to the next warehouse. What was the next warehouse? Became a supervisor at UPS. Same time I was a supervisor at UPS, I was a foot soldier at FedEx trying to run it up. I go from UPS to FedEx, running up a bag, get a ride home with one of the niggas at FedEx. I had to run it up. With the swiftness. So yeah, I was working 2 warehouses. I was a supervisor at one, and I went to FedEx for the second one, same day. I left in the morning. I knew, damn nigga, you not getting back till niggas is ready to go to bed. I think I worked 3 or 4 days at FedEx, and I was every day at UPS. But FedEx, man, FedEx, that shit for the kids. I ain't gonna lie to you. FedEx is for the kids, the young, not knowing where they going ass niggas. Just needing some money niggas. Not trying to get paid minimum wage niggas. But I'd never go back to FedEx, bro. Unless I was a supervisor, manager, or something like that. Something in operations or admin. I'd never go back in that damn warehouse. Hell no. Like I said, I was with UPS. UPS was pretty cool until it wasn't. Until COVID hit. Once COVID hit, UPS, man, more than half our staff was gone. They wanted niggas to keep the belt moving as if nigga we was fully staffed, and I got burnt out doing that shit. I got burnt out, and I feel like they purposely burnt me out. Like, well, who's the next asshole we can see as expendable? Like, hey, if he make it out, power to him, but we could care less if he breaks. They broke my ass. Because they had this policy to where they had the union for the workers and the supervisors weren't union, but they weren't supposed to touch any of the freight, because if they did, that's basically cutting into the time and pay that the employees could get, even though not every employee wanted to be there all that damn long. So a nigga like me coming in, breaking back, hustling, making sure this shit stay moving, that's basically cutting into their pockets. So I was going against the union. I was hands-on. I was working as if I was an hourly worker, nigga, like I was one of just another associate as a supervisor. I said, man, I'm out here getting finessed. That was third shift. It got to a point, man, fucking just life and everything. With that, it was getting so miserable. I started drinking more. My ass drinking and smoking and fucked around. Doing that shit too late in the day. Got tired. Was hella tired going into work. Because my ass was up fucking feeding bad habits, and eventually one day my ass was so damn tired, I'm over here driving one of the carts, getting the packages to its area. You used to put the carts on like this little, it's like rolling carts that was stacked with like packages. You'd slide that into like this train of carts, and then you would drive that shit out and have it at take it to whatever station it was, whether if it was by the trucks, whether if it was at unload, spread out to those areas. My ass was so tired one day, I damn drove that shit into a damn pole. And I almost got my hand in the way. Like, I was so damn tired, I realized that I fell asleep, woke up, and thought I was going towards a pole. I hit the brakes, and I put my hand out. And if I would have put my hand any lower, it would have smashed my hand. I would have had no fingers. I would have had no fingers. Like, all these fingers would have been gone. But thank God my hand was about, it was basically on the back of the front of the cart, and it touched the pole. If my fingers would have been bent by any way, or my hand went down any further, I would have not either had a hand or fingers. Because my ass was just that tired, that miserable, and that irresponsible. Nigga should just call it off. But yeah, that was a horrible experience. It didn't start off that bad. When I first started, I was in the unload. I was a supervisor over the unload. They had like, I think they had like 3 supervisors over the unload. I was one of the 3. And they moved me to the E-Regs. That's when COVID hit. When shit started to take a turn for the worse. So yeah, I pretty much quit. Told them, nigga, I'm not coming back, man. Damn, 3rd shift. Y'all niggas got me in E-Regs. Nigga, this is an uphill ass battle for one dude. Like, this is crazy. Like, we got 6 people, 5 to 6 people showing up to work doing basically a 15 nigga job. Y'all just want me to keep the belt moving. Like, bro, how the hell do you just keep the belt moving? Like, the work days essentially it was extending 2 hours because of that. But based on how we was moving, we was able to keep it around the same time with half the staff. So that just says that there was one nigga going extra hard, and that was me. There was one dude from the operations, he came down, he was like, man, that was hard to watch. I got my sleeves rolled up and everything, like, man, he probably should have known then this nigga ain't coming back. Because I wasn't coming back. I showed up like nothing happened when I did come back. And then I left again. Say, hey man, I'm just here for my motherfucking check. Give me this shit. My boy was able to finesse unemployment during that time, man. They was handing out unemployment like candy. But my ass tried to get unemployment and get shit. I had to go right back into another job after that. Go right back into another job. Nigga, I never got to get away with anything like that, bro. This nigga got unemployment, went off on his dreams. I got denied. Had to drive Uber, Lyft, do DoorDash, damn Instacart. Load, nigga, doing all types of jobs just to pay rent. And then I ended up finding my way into Amazon. Got into Amazon, and honestly, that was The best warehouse I ever worked in was Amazon, man. Amazon. I forever love Amazon. By the way these niggas treated a nigga, they treated a nigga really good. Like, especially the where I was at, I can't remember the warehouse number. I think I was like building 5 or something, but nonetheless, it was a bunch of light packages. Like smaller boxes, you know what I'm saying? Like smaller boxes. I was in that light load warehouse, boy. They gave me pretty bitch privilege. Because all the baddies was in there. All the hustle and bustle, butch, and fucking Mandingo niggas was in the building next to us. Gave me the pretty bitch privilege. Nigga, I had my earbud in, you know what I'm saying? Listen to music. A couple of days, I brought a speaker in that motherfucker. I'm like, hey, everybody jamming with me. Like, yeah, getting this done. Until that young nudie came on, they was like, hey man, this is not acceptable. You can't have it that plan. Like, right. These niggas walked up at the worst time. They had young nudie going. I'm like, shit. Honestly, would have skipped this shit. I was really about to skip it. These niggas walked up. I wasn't about to be caught with my phone in my hand. And that young nudie cut on. This is early nudie too. That nigga was cussing every other word. I was like, damn. Caught red-handed. Didn't let you have them. As long as you had a hood on, they couldn't prove that you had earbuds in. So that was basically your way around not having earphones in, because they didn't want you to have earphones. Basically, they consider that using your phone. Yeah, as long as you had a hood on, nigga, you was good. So I had like these really thin, breathable hoods I would put on to have my earbuds in. Jamming, knocking it out, man. Either that or I'm listening to like a video of some sort, AMS or something like that. I was rocking. No, I was rocking, because that's probably the longest I've ever been at a job consecutively. Giving a nigga free stuff every week at one point. Just giving a nigga blankets, giving a nigga shirts. Like, I got a shirt for every day of the week that got Amazon on it. They all different. I got a Juneteenth shirt. Nigga, I got a damn Prime Day shirt. Got a couple Prime Day shirts. Had a couple blankets. My girl started giving the dog my blankets. The dog started chewing the blankets up. I'm like, bro, what made you think I wanted to give this dog my blankets? Dog chewed the blankets to hell. Smell like dog. Pretty cool, man, because there was some days I didn't even have to move a package. They had shit like water spiders where you would just like wrap the pallets with all the boxes on it. You would just wrap those. There was days where I'd be on basically the jam. I'd be on those catwalks and just make sure that there was no jams, I'd clear whatever jams that came about. That shit was cool. That shit was extra cool. I'd be up there watching shit. Be up there watching them sports highlights and shit. Watching motivational videos, vlogs and stuff. I was up there chilling. Like, man, y'all need anybody up there? I'd be up there. I was up there. Bullshit. That was an easy day though, man. I needed those days. Amazon was the last warehouse I worked at, man. 'Cause right after Amazon, I got my CDLs and got right into trucking. Well, not right into trucking. I got my CDLs and got into trucking. Like, I stayed at Amazon for the rest of the year, and then I got into trucking at the beginning of the year. Yeah, man, I ain't going back. Yeah, I'll sell crack before I go back in there. Don't nobody do crack no more. Better yet, I'll sell water before I go back in there. My first client, my first customer is gonna be a whale. If I can sell water to this well, I'm gonna be successful. The whale gonna be like, thank you, sir. Like, you're welcome. You look parched. SeaWorld ain't got this. starting this new route. I am. I gotta be up earlier, fool. All because a nigga took my route. Took my route, man. All because these niggas lied to me. They finessed me in with a route that they knew they was giving away. It's crazy shit, man. I got finessed. I will say this company finessed the shit out of me. That's my ass. All I heard during orientation, oh yeah, your route, you know been on routes. Next thing I know, they gave my route away, and now I'm bidding on routes. This a bitch. I'm like, hold on, so you niggas just giving a nigga route away, and that's just the end of it? Like, I can't appeal this decision. I gotta eat these pieces of avocado. It's getting dark. Oxidized. Avocado, no salt, no pepper. Cereal, canned milk, powdered milk, no milk. No milk. not making avocados with the seeds in them, I know we cook. I'm coming to find that the fruits that are made off of trees, they still producing them with seeds. And everything else that grow out the ground, man, they're trying to replace with seedless. It started off with the grapes. Niggas was crying about the seeded grapes. And then slowly but surely, it's the one that go over everybody's heads. So it was the bananas. Watermelons was after the bananas. Then it was the watermelon. And if you think about it, honestly, the bananas was probably before the grapes. My grandma used to love them seeded grapes. Seeded grapes, boy. I'm like, man, how you eat them? Big ass seeds about as big as a grape. Seeded grapes, what? Seeded grapes, the melons. My great grandma, she put me on a grapefruit. Honestly, all the healthy stuff that's like really good when you acquire the taste, my great grandma put me on. Now, I ain't no damn chitlins or no pig feet still, and I ain't going to. I had a list of things that, nigga, I just thought was disgusting, and I would never try. It was pig feet, chitlins, cauliflower, sauerkraut. I still don't like cauliflower, chitlins, or pig feet. I've had sauerkraut, and honestly, I've had some good sauerkraut. It changed my mind. Changed my mind on the sauerkraut. No cap. Changed my mind on sauerkraut. Changed the whole itinerary. Cause I was like, about halfway through my 20s when I had sauerkraut and I liked it. Before it just smelled weird. It looked weird. I was like, bro, I'm not about to eat that. A lot of preconceived notions. I'm pretty sure at the time, I think cranberry was also on that list. Like, you know, the canned cranberry that comes in like a cylinder, like a can. They used to cut that up for Thanksgiving. I used to not want that because it's just like had preconceived notions. When I actually had that, I was like, this shit good. It tastes like cranberry. They're like, yeah, it's sweet, it's good. I used to think that was like the nastiest looking thing to have a cranberry in a whole cylinder form that you would put on Thanksgiving food. Preconceived notions, but we got cranberry off the list. We got sauerkraut off the list. They was locked in, just like pig feet and chitlins. To this day. wrap up the live. My brother calling, man.